What's going on out there, boys? Love them knives here. You know what? I got these knives from my buddy Yang, and he and I have known each other for probably 4 or 5 years, I guess. He and I used to message back and forth because he was my contact at Kubi. And that's when, I was discovering Kubi knives, this and this and this, probably about 5 years ago or so. And then he disappeared from the scene. But when we used to message back and forth and stuff, that's when I lived in Arizona. And it just so happened that he lived in Arizona for about 4 or 5 years. And I think he might have been going to university or maybe Arizona State up in the Phoenix area when, back in the day. And so he knew, I lived in Arizona and he knew Arizona because he had lived there too. And so we, chatted a lot about that. And he used to like to go outdoor hiking and stuff like that. In Arizona, you got the mountains, you got the trails, you got all kinds of things. So there's a lot of outdoor activity, that happens in Arizona. A lot of RVers, a lot of, whatever. So he was the Kubi guy, but you know what? Now he's doing this. It's called Until the Edge, or U.T.E. EDC. And he's got his own site and everything. U.T.E. Until the Edge. And so this kind of harkens back to his love of being outdoors, camping, and all that kind of stuff. And so that's what this is kind of his philosophy is, and keeping it simple and this and that. So these are a couple of knives called the Intro, because it's his intro, or at least our intro, for his knife line, and this is his introduction to you of the U.T.E. Brand. And so here it is. I've got 2 of them, and one, of course, is a blackened blade, one's satin, and, of course, one's got thumb studs, one's got a cutaway. They both got micarta handles, and they're both very inexpensive knives. And they come in a box that looks just like this. And here's on the bottom. Of course, he's doing that, the design work and all that kind of crazy stuff. And inside is Until the Edge. Okay. And then, of course, it comes in a fitted box in the plastic. And then you get a microfiber cloth that says Until the Edge, right? Okay. So that's what the box is like. It's not overwhelming, but it's not underwhelming either. It's a pretty good, solid box, And these knives are interesting, and I put them on my Instagram account, and there was a pretty good response from people on these. They're a front flipper as well, and they're a liner lock, and there's your lockup on this one. It's a good 30%, 35%, Until the Edge. We've got, I guess, only right hand deep carry on these. Okay. And then this back spacer, I don't know if it's, let me get my, yeah, it's steel. Okay. It's magnetic. Okay. And there it is. So, but they have an interesting rounded tip. Drop right away. And let me get this one. Boom. Boink. You know what I'm saying? There he goes. Just, okay, this one, yeah, pretty much the same. I think this one's probably a little not as tightened at the pivot because the action's a little easier on this one. And, I will take one of them apart, and I think I'm going to take the blue one because I think it's a little on the tighty side. But, you wouldn't know it watching it bounce off my thumb, right? Okay. Now, let's get a piece of paper and see if the knife will be a knife. I'll give you the link to his website down below, and then you can, yeah, that's good. And you can check them out. I mean, they're $59, so they're really, I mean, any more these days, even budget knives are hitting what? 65, 75, you know, and up to $100. And so, no, these are not that, right? Okay, let's get all the goodies out of the way. And take a look inside all the goodies. Urban outdoor is a lifestyle of traveling between... Okay, there you go. Whatever. And then, here's his stuff. And this, right, are the intro in either denim blue or OD green, $59.99, okay? And then they're doing some of these, and I have not seen one of these, but he wanted to get into the old, like, Chinese lacquer technique and stuff like that as well, okay? So there's that, all right? So I just thought some of these things, and like I said, I'll give you the link to his site. And here we go, 14C 28N. 3-inch blade, 7-inch, 7.2 overall length. So they're not huge knives. And they're about 97 grams. So I wonder if that is correct. Let's check it out. Let's go to the scale. So 3-inch, front flipper, micarta, 14C. But then again, yeah. Here it drops. Let's go. And, yeah, wow, right on, right? 97. So, kick it around to ounces, and let's see where we are. Come on, come on. 3.4. Okay. So, which one do you like better? You like the one with the cutaway, or the one with the thumb stud, or the one with the thumb print, or... Yeah. It's got a clean look to them. The ergos are good. I mean, it's got a pretty standardized, very simple design to the handle. So, yeah, it's comfortable. And then you got a little ways in here before you get to the sharpened edge. So that gives you a little bit of maneuvering room as well. And we'll take this one, I believe, apart. And we'll check to see what the pivot's all about. But I'm assuming it is a captured pivot as well. So both of these 14C 28N. And they got a fixed blade out that I'm going to talk about in time. And that's this one right here. And this one is called the D Trail. The D Trail, and so this might be interesting to get into, and I haven't even opened it up yet, but that's what this is. And it's micarta, and it just cut through its own packaging. Micarta and titanium here. All right, and it's 14C as well, and baby, that feels really sharp, really sharp. This will be interesting. Oh, they did say it was a limited edition. Look at that, 153 of 160. Wow. And this here too. So yeah, I'll do a little bit more on this one in a while. Got a tech lock type of setup here. That's nice. So this would be handy, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay. And it's nice and easy in and out of there, but no, it's not going to fall out. Okay, well, we'll talk about that on another day. Wow, okay. But you look at both of these, and you know what? I think I prefer the cutaway one to the thumb stud one, but you have a choice. You can do either, and they both have front flippers. And so that's fun too. Let's see how thick they are in the handle. Nah, not very much at all. 0.47 right at 12 millimeters. And then the blade stock, what, 3 maybe? Yeah, 3.1 at 0.12 of an inch. Okay. All right. So, pretty light, 3-inch blade, and we never did put the actual measuring tape to it. And here's the measuring tape. Wow, it was hiding. Okay, yeah, 3, right at 3. And yeah, 7.25 overall length at 18.5 centimeters, but right there at about 77 millimeter length blade. Okay. Yeah, looks good. So let's see what we got going on here. We're going to unscrew this little puppy. Oop. Right there. And let's see. Has he got number 8s on here? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we got number 8s. It looks like all the way through here. So, no problem taking this one apart. And is one screw longer? Oh, yeah. One screw is longer than the other. Oh, I tried to throw that on the floor. That would have been fun, right? Ooh, mama. Because that probably goes through into this backspacer, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does right there. Okay, okay. Oh, and we do have an internal screw. Is that going to be a number 8? Oh, yeah, it is. Wow, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, so they gave us space to do that there. Okay, let's put you over there. So let's pull the rest of this. And there's our liner. Oh, yeah, there you go. Captured pivot. Yeah, okay. So we are on the lock side here. And nope, no ceramic bearings. They're just regular. And let's pop all this out. There's our bearings. Bearings. Stop. Blade stop. Okay, here's our captured pivot because it's squared off at the end where it goes into the other side. And all this, and there's your standoffs. It's interesting that they put one on the inside and one on the out, probably just to reduce the clutter of too much hardware showing through. On the back, all you see is the pocket clip screws and the pivot. Okay, there's that, there's that. This. It looks clean, you know? And that's your disassembly. All right, we back with the intro in blue micarta. And then, of course, here's the intro in the green with the black blade and the thumb studs. So we got that and this. Check it out. I'll leave the link down below. You can go right on the site and buy them until the edge. Until the edge. A new entry. And the guy knows what he's doing, right? Worked for Kuby, went to school in the USA, college, I believe, in Phoenix at, I think it was Arizona State. But now he's back doing his own thing. Check it out. Pretty interesting little budget pieces here. And of course, they're finger flickable, but they're also front flippers. And then you can either do the cutaway or you can do the thumb studs, whichever you prefer. Take care. Yes, we do. We love them knives. You guys, stay sharp.